So while I was doing my video, I was making a video while I was like showing you the devastation of what they did. You know, one dude who looked like he was Puerto Rican and Dominican, you know, didn't want to tell me that he was Puerto Rican and Dominican, which he had some of the features, but he was like, I'm black. Like, he was scared to tell me, because in the sense of the times, I'm like, dude, like, as you heard on the video, I like the way Dominicans and Puerto Ricans defended their area. And I said, I wish more of us was been out here. Now, me, which I didn't tell them, is that, you know, the black community already told me to fuck off. The black community already told me that I mean little, mean nothing. So it wasn't my role to be out here protecting the neighborhoods or whatever. Cause, you know, I probably would have catched a couple cases, you know. But the thing is, the dudes who so-called community leaders like George Makem, I don't see him nowhere. I walked around West Philly. I walked around the center city, and I walked around my normal area, North Philly, and the better parts of Philadelphia for a little bit. Only reason why I don't got camera, no stuff on it, because, you know, I'm more comfortable in this area because I grew up around here, North Philly. So 9 times out of 10, I can be safer here. I know the niggas around here, and the other dudes, I ain't want to bring my phone out, whatever, had to fight, whatever, and they ain't have nothing on me. But it was crazy, man, that they, even in real life, they scared to say that they not black. Even though they is black a little bit, but like, dude look Latino, Spanish, whatever. You know, you know how to say certain things to him, like he looked it. And he didn't want to say it. And I'm like, wow. Can't be scared. I'm not one of these nutballs, pro-black dudes. But everybody boarded up this shit. I mean, I forgot the video I made. I think it was on Monday. So everybody was ready for the second wave for them to come and do what they do. And everybody boarded up their businesses, and they didn't get in. They didn't do further damage. Now, I went to a couple places and asked them was the location was going around this neighborhood, because I like being around this neighborhood, because, you know, in the better parts of the city, they like to overprice shit for the same kind of like item. You know, they like to try to overprice sodas and small snacks or whatever. But down here, they don't do that. Plus, down here, they for the neighborhood. But now, I want to see the aftermath of this. See, I already established, you know, friendships and relationships in my area of notice. Like, people know me, they see me around. I grew up around this area. Ain't no racial hostilities with me, so they ain't gonna think I was part of none of that. But I feel sorry for any new black dudes who try to move into this area and thinking they gonna run stuff, because they gonna get run out. I mean, trust me, a few years ago I saw a bunch of black people who tried to take over and got ran out to another part of the city. I mean, it's funny. But like I said, the separation was been there. And people think that when shit like this happen, they gonna blame all of us. They got surveillance and they got cameras and stuff. And by my logic and by what I think was going on, I think they let this happen as a training exercise to plan a lot of surveillance, 3G components, and also tracking items or whatever. I'm not trying to, be specific, but items, put trackers on items where they can track the items before they get out of the store, so they can track stolen goods at a higher level than they do now. So all the looting and everything. And then I think that they also practicing their police skills to see how many people they can arrest based off their level of policing. I think all this shit is a training exercise, and they let these niggas get away with this because I know that they could have stopped this before it happened, because I mean, my experience with the FBI, they are very prepared for all this stuff, and you don't hear nothing from them. You don't hear nothing from the ATF, the DEA, none of that. Any federal agency, you don't hear shit from. You just hear state police or city police, and no state polices. So this tells me this is a training exercise for something, and they let these niggas get away with this. Because what they might do is put trackers in their shit now. 3G, oh no, 5G. So they not gonna know that half of their stuff is being tracked. I mean, they said this shit years ago. 5G is being implemented. They're gonna put everything. We're gonna put tracking items on, tracking devices on every item they got in stores. And the only way you can get it out the store and authorize the store is pushing that button or whatever. They're gonna rebuild the cash registers. They're gonna do it right under these niggas' nose. So when these niggas try this shit again, they're gonna grab all of them and arrest them. And they already arrested them now. I think like 500 and counting has been arrested. And 2 has been arrested holding a whole bunch of stuff from Modell's and some other places. So they getting these motherfuckers slowly and shorty. So now it's time for me to make the next video, man. Yeah.